Okay, we're tossing a little random song into the mix that I haven't played in a long time, but I'm going to make my husband come up here and play it with me.
Guest
this is a song that him and I
by
wrote
Ryan.
a while. I don't know. Maybe it was during quarantine for sure, so it's kind of recent. He's probably going to fudge it up, but we'll see.
Yeah, just stand over there.
You got to drop it down. Drop it down, drop the bass down low. Yeah. Get in the corner, actually. Bye. It's been really fun. Had a really nice time playing with you. Sound good? All right, let's do this. All right, this song him and I wrote. This is called Smoke and Mirrors. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thanks, Ryan. He literally hates performing in front of people, so thank you. He had to do a little pop-up appearance tonight. Help me fill some time. You the best.
Good job, Rye Dog.
Give it up for Ryan. Thank you. All right.
Are we doing an old one now?
You want to do an old one?
Is it all of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, let me get back up. Get back up here.
Get her back up.
Sorry, Ryan put it in drought. All right, this is an old song, and by old we mean Lauren and I have been playing together for about 15 years. Not that we like to reveal our age or anything, but we've known each other since elementary school, so we've known each other for quite some time.
It's been a long time.
We started singing and songwriting when we were in middle school, and we used to just do parody songs and make really dumb stuff, like think Tenacious D. Except not as
We're
like,
literally the female version of Tenacious
not
D.
as, like,
Actually, next time we
instrumentally
play
great.
this thing, we're just gonna bring up a bunch of our dumb songs and do that instead.
yeah, we've got one called Martian Moon Man, but we won't do that.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna do that tonight. That's for sure.
This one's called All of Me, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of a love song.
Kind of. You ready?
Yep.
All right. And he was late. No, it's line. You want to get on the right?
Fine, you're fine, you're fine. You go, you keep going, you keep going. My mind, it's so old, I forget
We're
it.
doing. I know we haven't done this one in a while.
See, dust it off. Okay, we're good to go.
Blow
My
the
bad.
dust off. And he was late. And always cross the line. Trying to test the water. Just maybe one more time. And now it's true. And there's someone else who did pull through. And I won't compromise this time. As long as he stays in mine. I won't fall asleep alone. Won't have to hang up on the phone. You won't be angry, I won't lie. As long as you stay mine. And I love the way you taught me. You taught me to stay. And I love the way you called my name. Like there's nothing else you'd rather say. 'Cause I was lost and I knew someday you'd find the place that was held captive. You'd see me just in time. But now I'm fine, and this time I'm part of you. Just tell me we'll stay together long enough to see it's true. I won't have to fall asleep alone. Won't have to hang up on the phone. I won't be angry and I won't lie as long as you stay mine. And I love the way you taught me. The way you taught me to stay. And I love the way you called my name. Like there's nothing else you'd rather say.
Guess what?
That's an old one. What?
Fell off.
Rip it off. All right. Are you going to do a little solo one for us?
Well, I guess I got to,
I
don't I?
guess so.
Well,
all right.
Here it is. All right, so I just recently started singing, songwriting again. So here's a newer one I wrote this past year called Callbacks. And
Yay.
yeah, it's kind of still in the works, but whatever. We're going to wing it. So,
Still
yeah.
like it? Yeah. Even if it's
Have any of you ever seen the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm assuming that's because maybe at some point or another you were sad. So, yeah, this song is about, if you've never seen the movie, spoiler, if you could erase someone from your memory, would you do it? It's the premise of the movie, so I won't say anything else. But yeah, so that's kind of what the song reminds me of.
I should probably think twice before I ever call you again. Maybe for the first time I'll listen to my friend's advice, but when will it sink in? And if the memory were as soft as the beds we laid in, we have stayed there long enough. If I never had to picture the looks on their faces, I wouldn't have to write you off. You said please don't hurt me, but we both knew what chances we stood there. You let me step into a daydream to escape from the nightmares. Now I'm stuck here. If the memory were as soft as the beds we laid in, could we have stayed there long enough? If I never had to picture the looks on their faces, I wouldn't have to write you off. And if I'm being honest and I'm coming clean, it's for the best you don't remember a thing. Like the shirt I wore during that scene, I packed it up, I can't give it away. Forget seeing you in a crowd, just like I did a year gone now. Days went slow, it's about out. Now your hands wipe me out. If the memory were as soft as a bed we laid in, we could have stayed there long enough. If I never had to picture the looks on their faces, I wouldn't have to write you off.
I like that song.
Yay! Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is this our new one?
Yeah. Let's bust it out.
Bust it out.
Let's bust it out, sister.
Bust it.
I think this will be our last song. No, I wanted us to do 5 songs so that we can kick off the next round. We're going to do a newer song that we have only played out once, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's called The Line Between.
Making sure I got it.
I don't know if we ever determined what this is.
No capo on this one, I'm good. Don't have to dust it off.
We got this time. All right. Let me figure it out.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you
Noah.
so much. We
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Ash.
Give it up one more time for Ruka, Lo Hardman, Ashley Lilly, everybody.
Thank you.
Guys, we got one more round coming up next. I'm going to play some songs. Mr. Matthew Douglas Simpson. Come on, he's supposed to give it up for Matt. And from Brown County, Ohio, Michael Moeller be sharing some songs. Stick around, one more to go. Thank you guys so much. Welcome, you are officially the late night crowd on a Thursday night. Also, thank you so much. I will let you know I had 7 messages tonight, and they were like, we thought it was next week because it's the third Thursday of every month, but because of basketball. But what I wanted to let you know, if you're into reserving a table, that meant that there was 7 groups of 8 people that were looking for a seat. So be sure to get online, reserve your table. April 15th is the next one. You can go and get a table here for the rest of the year for Crooner Circus. So I think these guys I feel like might have the VIP pass at this point. So we'll get changed over. We got one more round. Thank you guys so much for being here and believing in this songwriter thing. I saw some folks from Sons of Toil were hanging out. So the songwriting community is good. The beer community is good. You guys don't have to stand here while I'm talking. Did you have a question? Did you have a question? Did you have a question? Does anyone have a question? All right. Give it up for Ruka one more time. Come on. Also, one thing, it's a last call for the margarita pizza. Last call for the kitchen, guys.
when it finds you. Bittersweet in the rear view. It's bittersweet. Looking back on it now. Yeah, thank you. You could totally play that still. Yeah, take one of mine.
Yeah, feels good for me, Austin. You feeling good? Give it up for Austin, everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
The roads are bad, but that's all right. He's got his dirt bike out back. Sincerely, man, you're one of my favorite people in Cincinnati. You really care about what you're doing, and that is a blessing to all of us. And people out there don't realize how big of a blessing a guy like you can be for their dining and listening experience. I think Matt, you probably should do something to make sure things are not blowing up. You guys enjoying Crooner Circus? Awesome. One of my favorite things to do. Yeah.
Check 1, 2, hey 1. Yeah. Austin, I'm good, man. You got me.
Matt had some new music that just came out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
You got a little rendition of it from Mike over here. Are we good? We good? All right, man. You guys, welcome to the late crowd, late night, last round of the evening. So thank you sincerely for being here on a Thursday night and giving us a place to come do what we love to do. Us three gentlemen, we like to be out on the road, and we haven't been, so Crooner's been a special thing. Guys, I'd like to introduce this next round. These guys are brothers of mine. We have dates set on the calendar that we're going to take this little shindig looking like this out on the road. So we're going to take Crooner Circus down the railroad tracks and head out of town. So stay tuned. I'm really, really excited about that. Without further ado, these guys have music of their own. We've toured together. We've written songs together, and I just love being here. Thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. To my left, you're right, from Cynthiana, Kentucky, incredible songwriter, Mr. Matthew Douglas Simpson. We're also got some rights down in old Music City. We're heading down and getting our hands dirty. To my right, your left, from Brown County, Ohio, multi-instrumentalist, harmony. He brings a new song every Crooner Circus. Now that I said that, you might be stuck.
It's fine.
He's got another new one for you tonight.
He's got it.
I got it. Mr. Michael Moeller, everybody.
Thank you.
Y'all, my name's Noah Smith. Thank you so much for being here. Is Aaron still here, Kirk? Is he still here somewhere or something?
Yeah, he's back there.
Yeah.
So I haven't played this song out in like 2 years. We used to play it all the time. And I wrote this song about a preacher from Mount Orb, Ohio. A preaching man. I'm not going to call him the preacher. And
Look out.
As Aaron was up here, he sang that song, that last song he sang, and that was the song that I'm taking home tonight. And I'm going to study, and I'm just going to stay where I'm at, inspired. And whatever happens tonight, I'm going to write. And that song was a blessing in my life. And thank you so much, Aaron, for that. So I wrote this song when I was a very young man about an experience I had with a preaching man out in that area where I grew up. And there was a church with a gym that used to be out there. I don't want to date it or anything, but this song really affected my faith and my journey in my faith. And what it did is it made me turn my back to the whole situation, to what God was doing in my life for a long time. And as the story goes, there was a basketball tournament, and they'd invite the kids out for the community, You guys, bringing in kids, and we'd break out we'd play some basketball, and one basketball was really big, and we'd break out in these little groups, and this guy came out. He was the only person at the basketball tournament in pleated pants. So I was like, he must be the preacher. And he'd blow his whistle, and he'd come out, and he'd start talking, and he started talking about the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I grew up Catholic, stopped going to church, and at that age, I knew a little bit about God, and I thought that I trusted Jesus, and so he was talking about the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, and I'm sitting there as a young kid. I said, I got you, man. I know exactly that. I said, yeah, just like that. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And this isn't a songwriter lie. He looked right at me, and he said, no, if you believe that way, you're going to go to hell. And it confused me for a long time in my life. And so instead of getting angry about it, I wrote this song. And I don't believe Aaron is a person that's going to tell me that, or my children out in Brown County. And so I'm just grateful you're here, man. I'm grateful you're out doing what you're doing. He might tell you that. It might just be about something completely different in your life. I don't. But I haven't played this one in a long time, and it was bath time, and sometimes bath time turns into 45-minute sessions of Papa sitting on the toilet writing songs. So. And I'm just like, keep cleaning, bud. The second verse is almost done. It's called Bible Thump. Lost in translation, these words were written through him, passed down through generations. And I'll be kind with my words, and I'll be heard. Maybe talk about salvation. I was raised on the blood and the Bible thump with a broken man. The book in hand said everything will be alright. Open the doors, inviting the people, and there's your church. I see your steeple. Said you wanna get saved today. I said I'm doing fine. He said, but aren't you prepared to accept Christ in your life? And I said, whoa, whoa, oh, oh. You see, I've been saved years ago. He said, easy now, boy. Jesus Christ will save your soul. I was raised on the blood and the Bible thump. Broken man, the book in hand, see everything be alright. I was raised on the blood and the Bible thump. Broken man, the book in hand, see everything is gonna be alright. I said these words are lost in translation. He said you better watch your lip.
Watch out, son.
He said you've never even seen what I can do with him. You see, he saved my soul years ago under Brown County skies. I felt the music in this land. I found love in her eyes. I felt the music within the warmth of her skin. I say that's what you should be preaching. Can I get a witness? I was raised on the blood and the Bible, broken man, the book in hand, see everything will be alright. I was raised on the blood and the Bible, broken man, the book in hand, see everything is gonna be alright. Tell me now, boy, what you gonna do when he calls your name at the pearly gates, hey? And there's your witness. I said, sure mistakes. For that I'll need forgiveness. A few Hail Marys, some whiskey in my sin. I was raised on the blood and the Bible thump. Broken man, the book in hand, said everything will be alright. I was raised on the blood and the Bible thump. Broken man, the book in hand, said everything is gonna be alright, and it's alright. Thank y'all. I realized my spirituality has matured since I wrote that song, because as I was singing, I was thinking of things I might change now later in life. Last time y'all did paper, rock, scissors, but I think whoever has a hat on tonight goes first.
All right.
Mike's got a real hat.
I'll go.
Is that a felt hat?
It is now.
Oh, wow.
Put that one in your pocket.
Woo! Just like a feather in the cap.
I learned that from Ron.
Well, I better tune first. I thought I tuned. So, I've got a song. Good,
That's
right?
great, man. I'm really excited.
Yeah, right.
This is a great place to have one of those.
Yeah. So this song is on the next record of mine. It's taken way too long to get out. Yeah. He knows. We started recording it in 2014. Believe it or not.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great record.
It's a masterpiece, you know.
I'm excited.
So this song is called My Biggest Fear, and I started thinking about my biggest fear. And this song just came out. That's about all there is to it. My biggest fear is leaving here without you by my side. Nothing but a prayer to pray and one more last goodbye. If you weren't there, I can swear I'd fight to stay alive. My biggest fear is leaving here without you by my side. My biggest goal is growing old with your hand in my hand. Years of music ain't nothing to it, with you as my biggest fan. We'll both dream, win and lose as a team. We'll take off and we'll land. My biggest goal is growing old with your hand in my hand. Greatest accomplishment is holding on to love. We've gone through trials and walked some miles, more than we dreamed of. With your big heart, it's such a part of His from up above. Greatest accomplishment is holding on to love. I used to sit and I used to wish on any star that was there. Without any thought that my soul was for, all I needed was prayer. My biggest fear ain't leaving here without you by my side. There's no way there will come a day that we'll have to say goodbye. 'Cause I know I can trust the plan, and our souls will be alive. The rest of the days our souls will stay side by side. Thank you very much. Mr. Matty on the guitar.
buddy.
Good stuff, man.
I'm rusty on that one, especially if we started working on it in 2014.
Yeah.
You
I think-
played on it.
I think guitars was like 2016.
Yeah, I think by the time this record comes out, people will be able to hear my guitar playing get better through the years.
By the time Michael's record comes out, Sunday Drives will have 10 records out.
Truth.
I'm excited about it, man.
Yeah.
That you playing that song made me. I'm really. You guys are gonna love it when it comes out.
So yeah, my name is Matthew Douglas Simpson.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're one of my favorite people in the whole world, man.
You're one of my favorite people in the whole world. So,
All right.
that was one of those on stage moments in front of everyone.
Noah Douglas Simpson, everybody.
Maybe I'm at that I love you stage in the evening, right?
You know,
We've all been there.
it's warm up here. You know what I'm saying? You know what, Noah? I feel like playing a love song now. So I think I will. So I used to write songs with this guy named Aaron, and we used to write at a place called the Anchor Grill in Covington, Kentucky. Because you get, it's open. Well, before COVID, it was open 24 hours. Their slogan is, "We made doughs, but we never close." That's true. They have a sign that says it. And we used to write songs, especially like 3 in the morning when the clubs would get out and like people would be coming in. We'd people watch, and then we'd write songs. And one night we were just hanging out, and I remember this. I was eating eggs, and I was drinking grape Kool-Aid because the Anchor Grill is a place where you can get both of those at 3 in the morning. And for whatever reason, me and Aaron wrote this song. He passed away not too long ago, and I did some demos of it way back in the day, like 2007. And just last year, I finally got around to doing it justice, and we released it. And you can pick it up on Spotify. It's called Virginia. It's just a road trip song, and it goes out to my buddy Aaron. Mountains and meadows were filled with sweet southern air. Back roads and highways, 6 hours speeding, it's me there. And mile markers in moonlight, and Waylon's on the radio. Gas station coffee, still got a long way to go. But I'm hoping by sunrise, I've been knocking at your door. Oh, Virginia, well, I'm coming home. Yeah, Virginia, home to your arms. 'Cause I'm headed for state line on them sweet Virginia roads. Dark hair and honest eyes, a smile shines like the sun. Well, I've been waiting for the right time to tell you you're the one. Virginia by sunrise, well, I've been knocking at your door. Oh, Virginia, well, I'm coming home. Yeah, Virginia, home to your arms. 'Cause I'm headed for state line on them sweet Virginia roads. All right, Mike. Oh, Virginia, well, I'm coming home. Yeah, Virginia, home to your loving arms. 'Cause I'm headed for state line on them sweet Virginia roads. 'Cause I'm headed for state line on them sweet Virginia roads. Hey, thank y'all so much.
Hey, Mike,
Yes, sir.
Matt's getting better.
He is. We need to step it up.
Only took 20 years.
Nah, man, every time we're up here, I'm just like, come on, man. Man, what a great, these guys, man. Give it up for Matt Simpson, Michael Moeller. Come on.
Thank you.
So, I don't really decide what I'm going to play at Crooner because I just think the night kind of informs us where things are headed and going. And I had some funny songs to play that I normally don't do, and I set out to write funny songs. One time I said I was going to write 10 female songs, and I did that. And then I'm like, let's write 10 funny songs. I did that, and well, I'm working on that. And then Aaron played that song earlier, man. And now I'm like, I got to play something serious. But I think I'm going to stick to what I was thinking and do a little funny one. And I also believe in this song, playing songs that are getting cut. This song's getting cut by an artist by the name of Mercy Bell from Nashville, Tennessee, and an incredible songwriter.
Yes.
She's got a song called That's Nothing Like This. I really don't know why she's doing this, but she's doing it. I wrote this with her and Paisley Fields after they played a show in my living room for some people. And she has a song called Chocolate Milk and Whiskey that is absolutely incredible. Do y'all know anybody that buys stuff on TV? Yeah, there's a few people. So I think the as seen on TV transfers over to Amazon everything. So who has somebody showing up with an Amazon box at their house at least 4 days a week? Yeah, that's me. That's me for sure. So we were talking about them special people that you see in the Midwest and down south and pretty much sprinkled everywhere. That they got their trailer or their house or they're usually a smaller place, and the yard is just riddled with every accessory you could ever find. And there's a lady that walks out in her cotton nightgown, and she is just living. You know, some people might look at this person and realize that they might judge her a little bit because, you know, she got the flamingo, the grass is coming up, there's stuff and kind of clutter around the porch. You might go in this person's house, and there's just appliances all over the kitchen table. Some people in this world like to judge people like that because, you know, they don't spend their money wisely, and they, you know, they're kind of broke or they're going through struggles in life or they're hillbillies. Well, my grandma's not a hillbilly, so don't judge her for that. But we started sharing stories of people in our life that are like them people, and we realized maybe them people got it figured out. Maybe it's heaven on earth. And I don't care. We all get up when we grind and we do whatever it is, but it's a little bit thing called the hustle. And if you can build your world in there and you can have a great time, then maybe that's all life's really about. So you get your blender and your nice new neck massager and whatever you can pick up and just fill your life with all the accessories. And so this one is called The Hustle. It's a little bit of a sing-along. It's one word at the very end. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope I remember this. So I sang a song about Jesus earlier, and I forgive you, or I hope you forgive me at least, but
you forgive them too.
I might drop one in this song. So. Got 200 channels and an SUV. Buys everything as seen on TV. Curlers in her hair, quarter tank of gas. Told the repo man to kiss her ass. Jimmy's off the road, time to celebrate. With Walgreens flowers and a hot update. Hit the penny slot jackpot, $20 scratch off. Mickey D's Monopoly, iced tea, Red Lobster sirloin steak. A box of wine sitting by the lake. You can have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes what comes around will come back to you. Living ain't easy, but the show is fun. In the buffet line, eating 2 for 1. They say money can't buy happiness, but it can get you a lot of shit.
Can I get an amen?
That was the last song. Well, her soaps are dirty, her oxy's clean. She's the Monday night bingo hall memory foam queen. She got a Wayne Newton box set on QVC. Book a sandal vacay to the Florida Keys. Hit the penny slot jackpot, $20 scratch off. Mickey D's Monopoly. Sweet tea, Red Lobster, sirloin steak. A box of wine sitting by the lake. You can have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes what comes around will come back to you. Living ain't easy, but the show is fun. In the buffet line, drinking 2-for-1s. They say money, it can't buy happiness, but it can get you a lot of. Shoot, man, that's a lot of stuff. I've never heard or seen the point of an underwater vacuum cleaner. Is that alligator skin on your steering wheel? I don't know, but that's a pretty damn sharp knife. That thing can cut through anything. I made that earlier up at, during bath time, by the way, but Red Lobster, sirloin steak, a box of wine sitting by the lake. You can have your cake or eat it too. Sometimes what comes around will come back to you. Living ain't easy, but the show is fun. In the buffet line, eating 2-for-1s. They say money, it can't buy happiness. Red Lobster, sirloin steak, a box of wine sitting by the lake. You can have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes what comes around will come back to you. Living ain't easy, but the show is fun. In the buffet line, eating 2-for-1s. They say money, it can't buy happiness. Here we go. But it can get you a lot of. Shoot, man, that's a lot of stuff.
Turkey call?
Little fun song called The Hustle. If you see that guy in the pleated pants, tell him I'm sorry for that.
That's a good one.
It's the body of Christ. It's the body of Christ.
We are all playing in church.
I'm a minister. I can do that.
Whew. Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah. All right. So, I don't know if you know who I am. I'm nobody. But I'm Michael. That's right. Yes, thank you.
Michael Douglas
Michael Douglas Simplin Moeller.
Moley.
Moley, yeah, that's right. That's a wedding outtake right there. All right, so my wife and I had a son. Had a kid. We had a son on Leap Day. Actually, I better back up. My wife had a son on Leap Day last year. And it took a full year until I could actually figure out how to write a song about him. And he's just getting ready to start walking. Like, he's taking steps. He hasn't figured it all out yet, but he's getting ready to take his steps. And I started writing down this song. I've had some conversations with Noah a few times, and I've come to the conclusion that there's just never enough time for the time that you want to have right now. You know, like we could as just married couples, we can love the time that we have as just us two. As newborn parents, we could love the time that we have as just this newborn. But it's all moving so fast that we always try and say we're just going to hold on to it, but we never can just hold on to it tight enough. So this song is called Never Enough Time. Seconds slip away, unnoticed every day. time that we say we have, it is never here to stay. To becoming one, then hope for what's to come, then looking back on what is past and things that were not done. Be in the moment, soak it all in. Recognize what you got right now, 'cause it won't be here again. You can heed the warning and take the advice, but you won't know until you know that there is never enough time. The sound of little cries, the joy of little smiles, the hours with the lights on in the middle of the night, push-ups into crawls, that's standing up to walk, then running out the door and leaving all of it behind. Be in the moment, soak it all in. Recognize what you got right now, 'cause you won't get it again. You can heed the warning, take my advice, but you won't know until you know that there is never enough time. You tell yourself you remember this forever. In this moment you'll do better. This memory will serve to be the upper when you're down. But when you need the happy, you'll find sadness, 'cause it's impossible to access the feelings you swore you would hold on to, save them up for now. Be in the moment, soak it all in. Recognize what you got right now, 'cause you won't get it again. You can heed the warning and take the advice, but you won't know until you know that there is never enough time. 'Cause you won't know until you know there is never enough time. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for this next one. I've been trying to finish this song for a couple of years, and it's one of those songs where it's just like I've traded out verses several times trying to find the right things to say. And this week, actually yesterday, I finished it.
Yeah.
I lead a recovery group on Wednesday nights, and you know, you see a lot, especially right now with like people being so isolated because of COVID. There's been a lot of mental illness things pop up for folks, and and many people with addictions are diving in even harder because they've been alone. And this week, this guy came to our recovery group, and he brought his cousin with him. And the only reason he came was so that he could be with his cousin. He just wanted to be there and help him kind of walk through what he was going through. And that's what helped me finish this song. And I think, one of the hardest things for me growing up is I lost a lot of friends to heroin. I lost a lot of friends to suicide. And the hardest thing is you see all the signs after, because everybody is kind of trying to hide everything from you. So looking for those signs and walking shoulder to shoulder with your friends and really paying attention to them right now is a good thing, because, we want to keep them around. So pay attention. And if your friends need help, man, go to a meeting with them.
Amen.
Just work, help each other work the steps. That's what it's about. It doesn't have to be recovery. That's life. We just help people up. That's our whole life. That's really what this song's about. I'm going to apologize. This is maybe the saddest song I've ever written in my entire life. I'm here for it. Yep. And all my friends are dying, and all my friends are lying, and you won't see them 'cause they are hiding. My friends are dying. And all my friends should be marrying. Instead, 6 men are carrying. And you won't see them after the burying. They should be marrying. We don't talk anymore. You don't darken my door. And all these tears I've been crying, and all these years I've been trying to see you through your denying. You're worth the trying. You don't talk anymore. You don't darken my door. All my friends are dying. And all my friends are lying. And you won't see them 'cause they are hiding. My friends are dying. Thank y'all.
That's great. That's just great songwriting. Great songwriting.
Yes, sir.
Man. Great song. Y'all making these happy songs hard to do. Look back in that. We look good in that window, guys. I don't know if you've seen that. So that really wasn't a joke. I was looking back there and realizing that, like, people always talking about us making it in the music industry, and pre-COVID, people would come up. We were really, really grinding, man. We traveled through more than this, but we played and got paid to play shows in 12 different states in about 2 years.
Canada,
and we left our area, and it's such a blessing, man, to be here on a Thursday. And I don't know how many people are in this room, but there's people in this room listening to what we get to do, and I'm just forever grateful for the time we've got to be here.
thank you.
Sometimes I don't realize I'm going back to Nashville next week and have some shows and some co-writes set up, and us three are going to be going down together a little bit more this year and writing some songs together with other people. And my wife's over here in the corner, and 2020 really kicked my tail in a way that I can't ever explain, but like Matt was talking about, that's what said I'm going to play this song. That's what brought me to this. But if you know somebody that's hurting, reach out and help them. We're all believers, if you will. We have a like faith, us three. We lead worship at church, and even though I cussed on stage, I apologize about that earlier. But like, to just be up here with our brothers and get to do this. But what I'm saying is, if you know somebody that needs help, reach out, because it goes by so fast. And I didn't realize, now don't get me wrong, we're going back out on the road harder than we've ever been once we get out. So I'm going to hit it real hard for that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being out. But I didn't realize how much I was missing. I didn't realize how hard I was grinding. I was sleeping in my car when people I was supposed to be staying with. I was reporting back to my band every day and just going 100 miles per hour, man. My identity was in that so much, even though I already went through a place that I realized that I needed to be about God and not just about music. But there I was in that city, and no matter how hard you try for it not, it does something to you. So I'm grateful for that, to learn from that. But this song's about a little bit about what Mike touched on earlier, that don't wish this away, man, because we're right here in it. And COVID and pandemic and all that stuff brought a world of hurt in my life. But now that I'm looking back, I have this perspective to keep writing songs and hanging out with my friends and a bunch of strangers and familiar family, at Big Ash. And this has become the place that we get to be at.
Yes, sir. Come on.
I was supposed to sing a funny song, but this one isn't going that way. So this one's called Time Only Runs One Way. Wrote it with Shelley Tackett, Blue Foley, and Chad Wilson. Casey tore down the driveway, dragging his Star Wars lunchbox, brand new shoes and Levi's. Mom and Daddy bought first day of school. I wanted to go to. Next thing you know, I was 12 years old. Baseball cards in the spokes, chasing dust, his first truck. And there I was. I wanted to go to, and I heard a whistle call me back. My old man lit up a cigarette. Then he said, son, time only runs one way. Don't hurt tomorrow can't wait. Live the moment that you're in, 'cause now it's all you're gonna get. You'll know what I'm talking about someday. Don't wish your life away. Baseball cards turned in a little league, and my little man said, Daddy, did you see? I was chasing down my American dream, checking emails on my phone. Then I saw myself in those blue eyes looking up at me. I can hear my old man say, time only runs one way. Don't hurry, tomorrow can't wait. Live the moment that you're in, 'cause now it's all you're gonna get. You'll know what I'm talking about someday. Don't wish your life away. His hands were cold as the bed frame. I was by his side as he reached for me. The family all came and went. That was the first time I ever felt bigger than him. He took a breath, made his peace. These were the last words he ever said to me. Time only runs one way. Don't hurry, tomorrow can't wait. Live the moment that you're in, 'cause now it's all you're gonna get. Time only runs one way. Don't hurry, tomorrow can't wait. Live the moment that you're in, 'cause now is all you're gonna get. You'll know what I'm talking about someday. Don't wish your life away. Thank you very much. Michael Moeller, everybody.
It's about 5 years ago now. Probably more now. I don't know. Have to get the actual date. Me and Noah went on the longest tour we've ever done. We went down through Tennessee and Alabama and Georgia and played like 8 shows in 9 days, something like that.
And on a Sunday, we had a Sunday gig. That never happened.
Yeah, we had a Sunday gig in Knoxville.
Unless you're as good as Kylo.
Or no, Chattanooga. That's right, Chattanooga. We played at the Flying Squirrel on a brunch. It was a great place. And came back, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to country boy this up. I sat in my truck bed while my wife was taking horse lessons. And I started writing this song. Yeah, it doesn't need that. I started writing this song, and then I brought it to Noah. and we finished it together. Noah cut it on his last record called The Long Cut, and I've learned that this song means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. My sister being one of them. She called me up on getting close to my 30th birthday last year. Well, not last year, the year before. It's all running together at this point. And she said, we need to get a tattoo. And I know exactly what I want to get. So we got this tattoo. It says keep on. And it goes along with this bracelet that I wear. And it's the title track, or the title to this song. And we always say it's about keeping the rubber on the road and the nose to the grindstone. And I believe that's true with anything that you've got going on in your life. Whatever passion you've got, I believe that you just have to keep on. We live by starving them out. We live by who can eat the ramen the longest. We live by nobody's going to stop you unless you stop you. So this song's called Keep On. I'm running down the road looking for something, praying that all this time it ain't for nothing. My baby's at home trying to keep her mind off of being alone, waiting on me to be the next call on her telephone. I'm running down the road looking for something more. Know exactly what I'm searching for. I know if I say it, I know I can make it. I know I gotta keep up. Drive out to the next town, the next bar. I hit the railroad tracks. I think I've gone too far. So hard trying to keep myself together. So far apart feels like forever and a day, until I get to feel her heart. I'm running down the road looking for something more. Know exactly what I'm searching for. I know if I say it, I know I can make it. I know I gotta keep up. Gonna make these songs gonna make this man is gonna come home and put his hand in her hand. Well, I'm running down the road looking for something more. Know exactly what I'm searching. Gotta Thank you very much. Good stuff, Maddie.
Yeah, man.
So, again, I'm sorry for the last one. Anybody in here? I gotta do something a little happier. I'm gonna lift the mood now. How's that sound?
It's like when closing time comes on at the end of the
That's
night.
right. That's what I was gonna play.
We got an official crooner request.
I gotta take it. I mean, that's what I was gonna play, but we'll say it was a request. So yeah, this is for all the '90s kids out there. When I was growing up, we had this little place called Charlie's Roller Rink. And when I got to be about 4th grade, that was the place that I went every weekend of my life. We lived right up the road from it. My sister still to this day lives right across the parking lot from it. And there's that point in your life where you care about like Hot Wheels cars and G.I. Joes and stuff. And I was at that point in my life once, and I think a lot of people in here had that moment in their life where you're cool, like you're playing with your friends and you're not paying attention to like relationships and stuff. And then some pretty little girl comes along and you don't care about any of that stuff anymore. And like your friends are like, how come you're not hanging out with us anymore and sitting with us at the lunch table? And it's like, well, I'm trying to hold hands with this cute little girl that I met at the skating rink. That's really what this song's about. It's really just about like summer love and like that first moment where you don't care about anything but chasing after this little girl and doing anything she tells you to do. So here's '90s Kid. Actually, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
It's also about
It's also about like growing up and stuff. Like trees and the wolves. Sorry. Just a '90s kid with a bowl cut. Jordan 4s and a Wu-Tang shirt. I spent my life at the roller rink. Then you walked in and changed everything. Just a '90s kid in a headspin. I had my first kiss on Rocky Springs Bridge. I chased that feeling all summer long. Smells like teen spirit coming on strong. Well, I was just a '90s kid, trying to find out where I fit. Well, kissing you never felt so right. Holding on just a little too tight. My little couple skate queen. Man, you were my everything. You're still the one, Wonderwall. Well, I was just a '90s kid. Just a sneakerhead with a redneck. A trailer park kid scared to death. On the phone all night till the break of dawn. Falling asleep to our favorite songs. Well, I was just a '90s kid, trying to find out where I fit. Well, kissing you never felt so right. Holding on just a little too tight. Well, my little couple skate queen. Man, you were my everything. You're still the one, Wonderwall. You're still the one, said, maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder wall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder wall. Well, I was just a 90s kid, well, trying to find out where I fit. Kissing you never felt so right, holding on just a little too tight. My little couple skate queen, man, you were my everything. You're still the one, wonder why. You're still the one that wonder why. You're still the one that wonder why. Well, I was just a 90s kid. Hey, thank y'all so much, man.
Matthew Douglas Simpson.
Yeah.
Michael Moeller, y'all. My name's Noah Smith. Thank you guys so much for being here. Check it out next month, April 15th. Ronnie Vaughn, Josiah Whitley, Kyla Manus, Brandon Gray, Ruka's going to be back. Woo. Kentucky Mile, Kalen Peace, Matthew Douglas Simpson, Michael Moeller, Chase Russello, our dear friend, incredible songwriter. She's never been here for Crooner, but she played at the old spot. One of the coolest people you'll ever meet, and you'll be a fan of hers for life. Miss Megan Farrell will be in the room. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Be safe driving home. Get your tickets reserved for next month, and we'll see you again at the Crooner Circus. Thank you, guys.
Love y'all so much.